Hi, thanks for watching my very first ever music video. And we're here at the top of the mansion that we filmed the video in here in San Francisco. We had a great time. We took a day in August 1996 and filmed it all in one day, except for this interview. We did the interview a couple days later. But we used the Gateway Keene Mansion and this beautiful place, and we cleared out a couple rooms and filmed it, and I had just such great help. I've been telling friends that I think I have enough acquaintances and friends in the video business that I can get away with doing this with very little cost, and it's been great to get such high quality with people volunteering their time. For example, Jay Peregrine, the man holding the camera now. Thank you very much, Jay, for doing all your work and giving me all the resources to bring this video together. Also, Bill Weber, the gentleman that edited the video, he does just great work with big corporations, commercials you see on television, and videos on MTV he has done, and he has taken the time to do this video for pennies, and so I thank you very much, Bill. Also, Gene Ingram, my good old buddy from college. We struggled through college together in music theory and history, and she came in just with flying colors to be the backup singer in the video, and she did a great job. Also, my boyfriend Leonard, he was behind the scenes the whole time. He just took care of all the logistics and the food and setting things up and calming me down, and he was just great. And I'd asked him to be in the video, and he felt more comfortable behind the camera. So we had my faux boyfriend, Michael, who did just a great job in being my boyfriend and being just gorgeous. And we also had the couples. They were just great. It was kind of my idea to show people the reason that a lot of people are uncomfortable with affection is that they don't see it very often. And we had lined up several straight couples and several lesbian couples and several gay couples, and it's kind of funny, right at the last minute, all the straight couples fell out, and all but one of the lesbian couples fell out. And they were all legitimate reasons. I mean, they weren't like afraid or anything like that. And so, you know, the video became what it was, and the couples that did the job were just fabulous. They did a great job. One of the couples was very good friends of mine. They're like family to me. I occasionally call them uncles, though they aren't old enough to be my uncles. It was David and Kelly, and Kelly has fought an incredible battle against cancer over the past 8 years, and just after the filming was done, he finally finished his battle and he moved on to the next life. So it is a real honor to me to have some of the last footage of Kelly and David together. So Kelly and David, I wanted to dedicate this to you, and especially to the memory of Kelly and all the things that he has done in my life to integrate my sexuality and spirituality and make me a more whole person. Thanks. I wrote the song, When You Touch Me I Know, in 1992, and my desire to write the song can be pretty much summed up in a joke, and that joke goes like this. Why do Baptists avoid standing up when they make love?
I don't know, Dallin. Why do Baptists?
Why, thank you, Jay. That's my cameraman. He's doing a very good job, don't you think? The reason that Baptists avoid standing up when they make love is because they're afraid it will lead to dancing. Thank you, Jay. But I think the operative word in that joke is afraid. I think our society these days is rather afraid about touch. I think we've kind of simplified sexuality and sex and touch all into kind of this one scary thing that, you know, we better avoid, or we have to impose all these really strict rules, or we just don't do it. And as a result, I think we've deprived ourselves of the healthy kind of touch that we need. So we don't have to be afraid of finding safe environments to touch, finding people that care about us and we're close to and that we can feel comfortable in touching. In fact, psychologists and scientists have found that touch is almost something that we need on a regular basis. They've looked at babies that might have been abandoned or orphans that never got any touch when they were first born, and it seems that they've had problems and difficulties with isolation, depression, even kind of wasting away. And that's true for my own story. I grew up in an environment that had touch, but it was kind of more of an obligatory thing, you know. Kiss before you go to bed, hug before you go to school. Oh, there's Aunt Bertha, give her a big hug. So as I got comfortable with my sexuality, I realized, I was aware that I wasn't very comfortable with my touch, with being able to touch someone or to express my love for someone by giving them a hug or holding their hand. I didn't feel real comfortable with that. So I had a great idea. I took a massage course, and that was an environment that was safe and somewhat controlled, that I could get comfortable touching people and them touching me in a safe environment where I wasn't going to feel threatened by anybody's motives or ill motives or whatever. And that was wonderful for me. I find that touch does take practice. It does take getting used to. And so that was a very good thing. And as a result, throughout that experience, I wrote the song When You Touch Me, I Know. And it's funny, friends have always said, you know, who did you write that song for? There must have been someone special that you wrote that song for. And actually, it was more about my own experience. And so I wrote the song for myself.